Now, when we try to communicate one person to another person, my universe of thinking to someone else's universe of thinking, what I'm trying to convey, what I'm trying to articulate to someone, no matter how well we think we're doing it, it's not as good as like if I had a USB port right in my head and a cord going over to like my wife's head, her universe of thinking, pop right in there, and then I could convey it perfectly. She could experience it and see it perfectly, what I'm trying to say. No, we don't have that. So we try to do it with our expressions, our words, metaphors, No matter how well, God's increasing that ability to love so we could communicate my spirit, the Spirit of God, to the Spirit of her. We can't do it very well, but we're increasing as we agree with God, right? Right now, earlier, what I was trying to do was I did a video, a little short one, and I was asking my wife what I meant to say. There was a little bit of communication breakdown. I was trying to ask her, would you help me critique this and help me name it or, whatever, because I couldn't quite grasp it. It's like I got at the end of my tongue, but I couldn't quite, So I was asking her to listen to it and stuff. But she's in the other room doing her thing. And she said, yeah, it's all right. What she was saying was, yeah, I love you and I support you. But she was doing her attention was divided. She wasn't critiquing it. She was just saying, I love you. And while I was saying, would you critique this for me? So maybe I'm trying to get it out, but I may not be articulating as well. There's something I can't quite get a hold of. I'm not articulating out what's really from all this study and everything, what the experiences. This is what's important in these experiences. Bam, when God's taking the double-mindedness, and bam, 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 the whole time is bringing me up and bringing that little bit of thought process up to a 1 to 2 to 4, and trying to experience, tie that thought process, reflect it out so someone else can get it and understand too a little bit. They got to start down and they got to germinate. They got to work out their own salvation, their own deliverance from this stuff. Not in fear and trembling, not keeping this double-minded stuff. Reverential fear plus the doing God. That's still in the manure state, double-minded state. They got to reverence God. Bow the knee, hold tight this stuff, and come back to God. If you try to, and I'm trying to give you like flashcards, showing you the way, help cattle prod you. This is the way, walk ye in it. This is where God's showing me. Now, I'm asking my wife, are you seeing some of this? Is this hot? And help me name it. Oh, what am I missing here? Is this all right? I'm trying to do my best. I'm working hard at it. Man, God's taking me through. My neck is like tearing me up right now. I don't want to take pain medicine, but I might. I've already been using the massage gun and ice and trying to make sure my blood sugar levels in where it should. Trying to eliminate stuff, but man, it's a hurting. But I'm still going on. People don't see that. They think, man, you ain't doing nothing. I'm going to build that ark the best I can. I'm trying to show. But you still got it. You can't start out a period. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, all the way up like 256. You got to go all the way up. You got to germinate it in every thought process. 1 to 2 to 4. Come up. I'm trying to show things. So the one coming up from 128 to 256, they can go. 128 and all those together to get to 256. The ones down here germinate for the first time in this thought process, and every thought process got to do it, go through the funnel, can do it. Go back to school, get it right. Get it from God, the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus, right? Not going to this thing here and keeping reverential fear and being mistaken. You're a good way. It's not good and it's not evil. It's God's way, huh? G-O-D, not G-O-O-D. Take that crap out, come back to God, right? And it's not from some walls or, those walls and stuff of your church buildings and big obelisk, steeple, that's just places to meet. Huh? Are you doing it? Take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ continually, 100% all the time. And nobody can do it all. But as God changes that, takes that poop out, mixed up stuff, and brings it into God's right mind, this articulation gets better. And like when I'm trying to communicate to my wife, help me critique this so we can get it transmitted, conveyed to others the best we can, so we can try to show this route best we can. Huh? Best God's letting it. So it's shining. If it's not shining just right, maybe I got to re-record it. I do that a lot. And then get it out and name it. Trying to help people as much as possible. But you still can't get it until God gives the increase. No matter how much studying and stuff, because you can be tricked to this dichotomy. The two opposing ways of viewing stuff. That's how it's come. There's over 100,000 different denominations that tries to dominate your thinking processes. Mixed up, it's still manure. Hog tie it, come back to God. God is one. Worship God in spirit and in truth. It's not Catholic way, it's not Calvinism, it's not Baptist, it's not, no. It's God's way or your own dumbass thinking. I see you, you dirty, you got manure in my salad. Come back. I'm not eating that crap no more. I'm trying to convey it. You see them specks in that salad right there? Better get it out, because that's not pepper. That's not paprika. That's not good things for you. Better get it out. The only way you can't get it out with your good and evil works, because your hands, your works, been working in your soil, your poop, manure, thinking in your garden, your efforts, it's got poop all over it. You stick them suckers down in your salad, you're going to make it dirtier and dirtier. Let me wash that salad off with my poopy hands, my efforts, my works, and my mind, and your 666 thinking, good and evil stuff, and just get it all down in your salad. You got poop all over your hands because you've been working in your sewer, in your mind. Aren't you contaminating? Like I worked in nuclear field for quite a few years. You're contaminated. Like your tools, and you take it out, you've been working on something contaminated. You got removable contamination on it, like poop on it. I'm all crapped up, and then you stick it in your, or maybe take that out, and that's a big lollipop. You're getting the contamination inside your body. You're contaminating the heck out of your salad. You're putting poop, thinking, more and more and more in your salad. You're getting a whole big mixture. Your love for God is not real. It's got all kinds of poop in it. You better let God hog tie that poop. Take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Bow the knee to God, and He'll bring you up. God's only giving the increase into this. Not to me, myself, and I, not the good, the bad, the rebellious. I got a right, boom, boom, to eat my own, boom, boom. Self-righteousness. And it's really poop. Man, that's just paper. Or that's paper, it will hurt you. right? Just imagine, look, think of that metaphor. Big old salad that looks real good, and all of a sudden, when you get down there examining it, dissecting that word, the thought processes, man, that's got some real stinky stuff down in there. When you get down in there, and I'm trying to show the pathway, look at all that poop down in there that God's getting rid of for you. If you'll bow the knee, this stuff is not to you, these storms in your life. God's not tempting you to eat that stuff. You to take and hold tight and don't eat no more. Hit the road, you Jacob, you poop thinking. The trickster, he'll grab her, try and trip me up, get me to eat that salad with all kinds of poop in it. I'm going to bridle you. Hold tight. Rodeo time. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. 4 seconds. Next time. 2 seconds. 1 second. Half a second. You're getting faster, faster. I'm going up to being a pro in this one thought process. The next thought. You got a whole myriad of thought processes to work on, right? You got to work out your own salvation. Not fear and trembling. Not keep this reverential fear that's double-mindedness. Because it's messed up. It's still got manure in that self-righteous stuff. Separate. Appa. Come from all of it. Ek. Ice. Two towards it into God. Process to your ready to go God's way. The pro way. The superior way. Come back into in. That's why in God. Rest and rely in God. And in union with God. God's purifying it. The pipeline of God, right? Getting rid of this poop. Then you can safely eat this stuff. Not be missing the mark. Remember hamartia? That's sin. Or paroptoma. Or peritoma, I'm sorry. Proper way to say it. But we used to say peritoma, I think. Yeah. But it's paroptoma, I think is what the Blue Letter Bible says. Okay? All right? It's an intentional or unintentional side step or error. Missing the mark, basically. That's what this. There's manure in your salad, boy. Better stop eating it. Remember, facetious? Man, make fun of that bullcrap. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Those big chains that think they're gold, you better rip them suckers off. Throw it in the sewer and go on to God. Cast it away, not caring where it goes. That's bullcrap, good and evil stuff, and come back up to God. He'll get the increase. Right? So, have a great day. Know that God loves you. Get the increase from God. God will purify that thing so you can speak in His love, the tongues of God, not in this donkey at all. Let's eat a good salad from God. Let's not eat this garbage stuff. No more, no more. All your days. Amen.